If you're a nurse over 50, have you ever found yourself thinking, there has to be more than this? Not because nursing's been a bad career, not because it hasn't paid the bills, but because deep down, something just doesn't feel quite right anymore. If I'm being honest, nursing stopped feeling like my long term career several years ago, and maybe you've had similar feelings. I've been a nurse for 34 years, and while nursing has given me a stable career and a great life, I've spent a lot of years wondering if there was another path for me. In fact, that feeling started over 25 years ago when my son was born. I remember wishing for more flexibility. I wanted more time with my family, more control over my schedule. I wanted the ability to be present for the moments that mattered most. So I started looking. And over the years, I tried all kinds of things. I made candles, explored affiliate marketing. I joined network marketing companies, and I even published a few books on Amazon. If there was a way to create income outside of a traditional job, chances are I had looked at it. Sometimes I made a little money. Most of the time, I learned a lot. But what I was really searching for wasn't another business. What I was searching for was freedom, the freedom to choose how I spend my time, the freedom to work from anywhere, to build something of my own. And maybe that's what you're searching for too. Maybe you started thinking about retirement, wondering if you've saved enough. Maybe you're looking at the years ahead and realizing you'd like more flexibility than a traditional nursing schedule allows. Or maybe you've just reached a point where you're asking yourself, what do I want the next chapter of my life to look like? And I think a lot of nurses are asking that question right now. And honestly, I think many of us feel guilty for asking it. We worked hard for our degrees. We've built careers we're proud of. Nursing is dependable. It's respected. And for many of us, it becomes part of our identity. So when you start wanting something different, it can feel uncomfortable. Almost like you're not supposed to think that way. But having more options isn't a bad thing. I don't think there's anything wrong with wanting more flexibility or planning for a future that gives you more choices. That's why the idea of building an exit strategy feels so different. It doesn't mean you have to leave next month. It doesn't mean you have to quit your job. It simply means you're creating more options for your future. For you, that might mean working part-time one day. For other nurses, it could mean building another source of income alongside of nursing, or it might mean creating more flexibility over time. There's no right or wrong path, and the timeline looks different for everyone. The point is having a plan, knowing you're moving towards something instead of feeling stuck where you are. For me, that idea has become even stronger recently. My husband and I have one grandchild and another on the way. Our kids are grown. We've been talking a lot about what we want the next chapter of our lives to look like. We want more flexibility, to be able to travel. We want the option to go see our kids and our grandkids whenever we want to. And that's one of the reasons I started this channel. Not because I have all the answers. I'm still working as a nurse. I'm still building, still learning, but I know I'm not the only nurse who has felt this way. And if you've been sitting there wondering, am I the only one thinking about life beyond nursing? I promise you're not. That's exactly why I created the Digital Nursing Mentor, to help nurses over 50 realize they have options, to explore different paths, learn what's possible, and create more freedom, flexibility, and choices for the future. If that sounds like something you're interested in, I'd love to invite you to join the Nurse Second Act Insider List. Each week, I'll share what I'm learning, resources I've found, mistakes I'm making, and behind the scenes updates as I build income beyond nursing. You'll find the link below. And before you go, I'd love to hear from you. Have you ever found yourself thinking, there has to be more than this? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear your story.